Candidates on the stage, their position has been determined by their standing in an average.
The presidential primaries are in full swing, and with no clear candidate pulling ahead, the Idaho primary is as important as ever. So I decided to come to ISU and ask some students what they know about the upcoming Idaho primaries. So the Republicans in Idaho hold a primary and the Democrats hold a caucus. Do you know what the difference is between the two?
I don't.
Not at all?
Like the same things.
It's not. I was going to ask you, do you know the difference between a primary and a caucus?
No.
No? Okay. So the Republicans in Idaho have a primary. The Democrats have a caucus. Do you know what the difference is between a primary and a caucus?
A little bit.
With so many students not aware of the primaries or the differences between a primary and a caucus, I figured we needed to educate the student body on the differences in the Republican primary and the Democratic caucus. First, on the Republican side, we have the current frontrunner, businessman Donald Trump, followed by Texas Senator Ted Cruz and Florida Senator Marco Rubio. And on the Democratic side, there is former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders, Senator from Vermont. The Republican primary happens later this week, and it is a secret ballot voting where citizens can come and vote as they please. The Republican primary is closed, meaning that you have to be a registered Republican to vote in the primary. The Democratic caucus is in a few weeks, and unlike the Republican primary, it is open to everyone. The caucus is more informal and is often held at public meeting halls, churches, or schools. Supporters of the candidate meet together and are given the chance to try and gain support for their candidate from other attendees. Because of the time that the caucus may take, attendance tends to not be as high as in primaries, although people tend to enjoy caucuses more than primaries. Well, I hope our little illustration cleared up a little confusion and helped make a little bit of sense about the differences between a primary and a caucus. And make sure you go out and exercise your right to vote either in the upcoming Republican primary or the Democratic caucus. Reporting for KPVI, I'm Chris Cardona.